Okay. It gives me not just WoW Hunter vibes, gives me like real life Hunter vibes. She is such a boss that she hunted this beast, chopped off his head, and then wore it as a trophy. This Transmog is so good. Like, I need to double check that Trinidor followed the rules and didn't just wear a tier set. He's got a squirrel. I want to welcome you to our first ever Unity Transmog competition. Now, here's the way tonight is gonna work. The theme of tonight is class hall. Judges will not be judging simply off of their favorite colors or really a matter of opinion of how cool things look. The goal for tonight's competition is which Transmog best represents the class that you are playing. People are not allowed to just wear a like tier set. That would be very unoriginal. That would be the easy way out, the lazy man's Transmog. But tonight's judging will all be based on how they best represent their class. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you our judges for the night. Magnificor, the man from across the pond. Mag, how tall are you again? 6'5", 6'4"? Something super tall,
I am
right?
9'12", 9'13".
Wait, wouldn't 9'12" just be 10 feet?
No.
Magnificor is our first judge of the night, the man all the way from UK. Mag is our head and Twitch mod. On the right, we have the guild mom herself, Luna Lomos. We love you. We're thankful for you. She does so much more for the guild than you even realize. She was a huge part of making tonight possible. Luna, we're thankful for you. Are you excited for tonight's Transmog competition?
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see the creativity.
I will be filling in as the third judge of the night. There will be a third, second, and first place winner. All three winners will get a special shout out, a special video that I'm gonna be putting together on our TikTok. But first place is gonna be walking away with a $25 BattleNet currency that they can spend on, you know, a WoW token, WoW time, whatever it might be, as long as they don't buy Diablo 4 and leave the guild. Up first, ladies and gentlemen, we have the amazing Zedordis making their way out from behind the wall right now, playing a legendary hunter. And this troll is literally trolling me right now. We see two pets, Falco, and what's the other one? Reptar. I got Rugrat vibes everywhere right now. And here's the deal. Remember, tonight's judging is all about how well do you represent your hunter class. If you could do a little keyboard turn for, oh, the special rainbow. My goodness. A little turn right there. Okay, we see the bow. I feel like I'm actually watching classic WoW. That bow gives me classic WoW vibes. You love it. Obviously, lots of red. We got some gold in the back of the robe, the classic bow, and some sun. I've never seen sunglasses like these in the game before. My goodness gracious, I love it. I'm going over to the very first judge, the legendary Luna. Now, Luna, give us your thoughts on this outfit right here.
First of all, I'm a really big fan of your pet names. I like red, and I think that the bow really fits in with your dress too. And I have also not seen those sunglasses.
Never seen them. One thing to point out too, I actually love the I love the title Tamer. Fits really well with the hunter vibe of taming the pets. Absolutely love it. I love the use of the really simple classic style bow. If you guys are relatively new to World of Warcraft or don't remember, hunters were in the game from the very base, all the way back from vanilla. So when I think rogues, when I think warriors, mages, I think like OG classic vanilla experience. And instead of going the flashy route, they went with a nice simple bow, which for me represents, you know, the classic hunter feel all the way from OG vanilla. So I love it. Up next, friends, we have Necrotic making their way down from the back. Oh, okay, nice little DK action, rocking the mount as well. I'm already seeing so much nostalgia. I cannot wait to see what the judges think about this outfit. Ooh, emotes and everything? Oh, okay. Throwing in the little Worgen. I love it, man. Gotta love the good old sword. It is the great sword of the Ebon Blade. Now, here's the deal. If you guys don't know, when you make a Death Knight and you go through the whole storyline, this is the sword that you work to unlock. And for me, it is just the epitome of a Death Knight. So I think it was very, 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 very smart of Necrotic to pull this thing out. Love it.
Death Knight is by far one of my top favorite classes in the entire game. An undead wolf warrior is just such a good idea, and I love it so much. And like you said with the sword as well, the Ebon Blade is just it's the pinnacle of Death Knights.
It really is.
Like I use it on my own Death Knight. Like it looks so good. It works so well.
Up next, we've got the man, the myth, the legend, Riot's daddy making his way up. I'm gonna kill this little ogre while you make your way. Oh, he's attacking the DK! Here we go, friends. Riot's daddy making their way. And as we can see, we got our first druid of the night. I'm already seeing lots of green. I would have known by the aesthetic this is absolutely a druid.
I'm a fan of druids and the nature element that they bring, especially in most of their gear and pieces. I'm really liking the shoulders and the leaves. It's almost like you're the tree and your shoulders are the top of the tree, and because of the color of your tunic, like you have become a tree, and the staff is a branch coming off, or a good extension. So stellar job.
When I see druid, I think of the classic tree form. I really, really do. But not only just on the robe and obviously on the shoulders, but even just a hint of green on the back of the cape was really a nice touch. This is not just a staff. This is by far a druid staff. Ganir the mother tree. I mean, it doesn't get more druid than mother tree. All right, people. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have got Modernized making their way down the runway. Oh my goodness, coming on the mount itself. Now, if you guys do not know, that actually is a special paladin mount right there. As a paladin myself, not only do I love this tier, but I am actually gathering inspiration. I do not know where that helmet comes from, but I am in love with it. It's called Glowing Wings of Hope. First of all, you don't get more paladin than Glowing Wings of Hope. And here's the deal. One thing that I want to point out that I thought was actually really, really impressive, when you're building a transmog set in World of Warcraft, you know, obviously it's easy to match colors if you just use the same tier set. But in my opinion, anytime I'm trying to transmog, I find it difficult to get like the same shades of colors. But the red between these little flags on the shoulders, the red on obviously the classic Ashbringer paladin weapon. I mean, you don't get more paladin than Ashbringer, but then also the tint of red that is on the bottom of the cape. These are obviously not all from the same, tier or anything. That weapon is from Legion. The shoulders, I'm pretty sure, are the tier right now. Don't know where the cape is from, but the fact that he managed to match the red, I actually think is really, really impressive, even aside from the whole paladin look. But I think it's great.
Might get a little bit of hate for this, but paladins are not my favorite class. Not by a long shot. That being said, this dude right here is not only a paladin, he is the paladin.
Facts.
He came dressed to play. He has perfectly combined what is the new modern WoW gear with the classic Ashbringer, which, if you know the history of the Ashbringer, that thing can tear through entire cities like it's nothing. I really enjoy this set. I think that they've done a lot of work to it. And even more so, I just want to point out a tiny little detail, is a lot of the time with Blood Elves, headpieces don't always work because of the ears.
True.
But if you actually look at the back and then the front, not only does it cover the ears, but it actually doesn't look too bad, them coming out the sides. So I think it's a really good choice for not only this class but the Blood Elf race. So
love it.
Really well done.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got the legend himself, here Liddell, making their way down the good old runway. And friends, we do indeed have another hunter. Ooh, starting off with a nice little point. He's like, judges, you know this is a W outfit.
I really like this mog. It's absolutely giving hunter, because it feels like if you were to slip into between some trees, you wouldn't be seen. It's very camouflage with the browns and the deep greens. I like that that troll's coming back for you.
No! You trapped him. Here, Liddell, protect yourself. Feels bad. All right, Linda, you may continue.
I was just going to comment. I like how there is some tie together between not only the arrows on his back, but also some of the shapes in the shoulders and on his bow. So I like how that's all pulled together. I think this is a really nice set.
The reason I really, really love this set is it gives me not just WoW hunter vibes, gives me like real life hunter vibes. There's no like, you know, flashy, almost video game animated type characters. Like for example, if we were to talk about the tier 6 hunter vibes from like the shoulders have like an eyeball on it. It's clearly obviously not real. It's very much a video game character. He actually looks like a real life hunter. The simplicity of the brown boots, the brown consistency throughout the legs and the torso. And again, like I mentioned about the Paladin Monardize, the intricacy of like matching the shades of brown with the bow that like matches the legs perfectly. Love it. And then this is just me and my personal touch. I think night elves make the coolest hunters. Just a personal preference. This man is a freaking hunter. There's no doubt about it. Can you give us a little shadow meld hunter? Because I feel like for me, that's like real hunter. Oh, come on, dude. The deer won't see it coming. Up next, we have got Nezuko making their way up through the good old runway. And ladies and gentlemen, we do have another hunter, but a very different vibe. I'm giving some attention to detail so Luna can see. Love it.
Yeah, I'm taking it in for a second when you do that 360.
Let's go. There's a lot going on here that I really love.
I like that we're getting two very different hunter views right now. And if there was anything that would scream like, you know, maybe a fourth spec for hunter, like arcane hunter is what I would name this Mog if I had a set in my Transmog list. I love the blue. The pets being blue are a nice touch too to go along with it. I think that the aesthetic and the glow off your shoulders and off the bow are really, really nice. Almost like celestial vibes with those as well. Really like it.
Well, here's one thing I'll say. Blue's my favorite color, and I absolutely love the blue. There's a few things that really kind of make me feel huntery from this outfit. Is first of all, the boots remind me of scales, which kind of remind me of like, you know, some reptiles that I feel like you've been hunting. I like the feathers on the pants give me, which actually kind of matches with the flying pet next to them. So that kind of gives me hunter vibes as well. I love it. I love the bow. I think that this bow, if I'm not wrong, I think it's the Burning Crusade bow. Oh yeah, Ventral Gladiator. Okay, yeah, that actually, wow, that's a flex right there. It's actually not just the BC bow. It's actually an arena BC bow. So much respect on that. I absolutely love it. But I do have to almost play devil advocate a little bit to Luna, how she used the word arcane and kind of almost took the words right out of my mouth, where the glowiness of the hunter almost kind of gives me like mage vibes. This is honestly one of my favorite outfits I've seen from a sheer aesthetic vibe. But I'll be honest, when they walked out, I didn't necessarily feel, besides the pets and the bow, hunter vibes. Two more contestants, ladies and gentlemen. Goodness gracious, friends, we do have another hunter. Daenerys making their way down on the good old Dragon Mountain. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little walk around. Oh, snapola. The shoulders are very much sticking out to me.
Well, I think going with the green, we got green and brown. We've got those hunter camo vibes going.
Absolutely.
I do like the use of a pretty unique helm.
Yeah.
That I don't often see people choose. I like that was included. I like ambiance. I like glow. So the little faint glow coming off your bow and off the shoulders just gives the Transmog like some life to it.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
The helmet is probably my favorite part because it's a very creative and brave choice to put with that, and it works.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna piggyback off that in terms of the helmet. The helmet immediately is my favorite part. I feel like she is such a boss that she hunted this beast, chopped off his head, and then wore it as a trophy. Like, I just get some serious hunter vibes from this helmet. I absolutely love it. We saw a very simplistic green and brown kind of hunter vibe. This one obviously gives me a little bit more of that fantasy type vibe, which I actually really liked. I would have loved to have seen the bow maybe matching the outfit a little bit more in terms of the shade. That's what I mentioned earlier. Like, it's hard to get the shades right. But besides the bow, the colors are spot on.
I'm almost afraid to say anything negative. This is one bad mole trucker right here. Bow-wise, it's a little difficult. They haven't got the best options.
Yeah, limited options.
But apart from that, I think it's really good. The only thing that kind of threw me off is the shoulders. I really do think they kind of give me druid vibes rather than hunter vibes.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have our last but not least contestant, Trenador the Druid himself, making his way down. Oh, flexing the tree form, baby. Come on, you love to see it. He's even got a little squirrel. Squirrel Bambi? Oh my goodness, this man managed to bring an exclusive sighting of Bambi. My goodness gracious, lots to see here. Let's do a little full walk around. My, there's so much. This is actually, sheesh, dude. My goodness gracious.
I think what we're seeing here is paying tribute to almost like Illidan. Like, I'm getting that with the shoulders, we've got the shape of the moon, we've got some glow, we've got very ethereal vibes in the purples. So I like it. I like that it's a different sense of a vibe to a druid.
And that is huge, like to incorporate not even just like the aesthetics, but the actual lore of your class is huge. And I'm gonna piggyback off that, the purple vibe, because not only did they do it with their outfit, but even to go to detail with their hair and their beard. To be honest, like in the moment, this Transmog is so good. Like, I need to double check that Trenador followed the rules and didn't just wear a tier set. Like, here we got the hidden helm. Then we have, okay, this is actually tier right there. And then that is Transmog, the hidden cloak. This is vestments of shattered. So we do see two, but that's okay. And then the staff, the Ganir mother tree. My goodness, look at this thing. These are not matching items. I almost was like, bro, did he just disqualify himself? Like, the small details with the animals. He's got a squirrel. This right here, the mix of purple and brown, it just gives me insane druid vibes.
This dude just gave every single person in this stream free feet pics. So, in my book, that's like put him into an even higher level than it was already in. I do especially love the staff. Like, it reminds me a lot of the staff that we just saw earlier, but like, it's even bigger. The vines are coming out like antlers. Like, it's just so cool. The only thing I am concerned about, the amount of hunters we've got behind there, and Bambi's probably gonna get shot again. So.
Oh man, you love it. We're going to go ahead and call out the rest of the contestants. The RP walks are real, ladies and gentlemen. Now, here's the deal. I do want to say to all the contestants, you guys have done an absolutely incredible job. Every single one of these outfits in their own way has been incredible. There can only be 3 winners and only 1 first place winner. Ladies and gentlemen, in third place with 24.5 points, ladies and gentlemen, we have the man, the myth, the legend himself, Necrotic! Give us a little flex action there, changing into the Worgen right there. Congratulations, Necrotic, in third place. Go ahead and do your bow, and he does it right there. Absolutely incredible. In second place, we have, ladies and gentlemen, Illidan! GG! With 26.5 points, ladies and gentlemen. And I do gotta say that all 3 of these contestants were very, very close. It was neck and neck. But in first place, ladies and gentlemen, we have the one, the only, the feet picks man himself, Trenador! Trenador, the man himself. The dance party has begun. Absolute huge congratulations again. Trenador, you will be winning a $25 Battle.net gift. Seriously, thank you to those that were a part. Thank you to those that signed up. Thank you to those that were here early to be a part of the run through. You guys made tonight go out without a hitch, and I do want to say a massive thank you. If you guys enjoyed our first ever Unity Transmog event, do not fear. This is not going to be the final one. This is actually going to be a monthly event that is going to be hosted by our Unity events team. I also want to point your attention, guys, be sure to check out the Discord, man. We got so much happening. Be sure to scroll up. You can already see the events. Make sure you guys are taking note. Make sure you guys are coming out, hanging out the events. Not even all the events that we do are actually about World of Warcraft. It's just about bringing people together to experience life in gaming together, because we believe that life in gaming are better together. It's okay to play solo games. It is not okay to live a single player life. I want to thank all of you guys being a part of Unity Gaming. Thank you to all that support the stream, and when you guys will watch this later on YouTube, thank you for watching these videos. You guys are absolutely incredible, and we'll catch you at the next Unity Transmog event. We love you guys. I love your faces, and we will see y'all soon.